The next phase is the prosthetic phase. I want to become more independent, and I started working about 6 months ago with Chris, and so far I'm working with both of my legs and my left arm.
So now that 3 of the 4 limbs have been fabricated, it's time to start working on the right above the elbow amputation. This will be her first fitting. So are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So this is our first fitting with the right arm. We're a little off right now, but we know with time and training that Shannon will be able to do it. The positive thing is that the electrode, much like you saw on the left arm, seems to be in the right position in the right arm. Can you go ahead and fire again? So she already has control of the hand. Now it's just creating an interface that is going to work for her a little better.
And Shannon's prosthetist, Chris Berger, the clinical director of East Coast Orthotics. Hello again. You know, Chris, we see that you already have fitted Shannon with so many prostheses, her arms, her legs, but it's an ongoing thing. Why is it so important that you get exactly the right fit?
Well, basically, you're trying to interface very high-tech equipment with the human body so that the patient can get the most out of that prosthesis.
Now, you're so proficient. It seems like you've been doing this for a while. How long ago did you get the prosthetics?
This right arm was just a couple days ago. Like
wow.
Literally like 3 days ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you come up here, I want to show everyone exactly what Shannon is learning to do, because I am truly amazed when technology gets to this level in medicine, we begin to do things you would never imagine. So this is Shannon with all of her prosthesis on. Now, these aren't all the same, right?
No, absolutely not. Shannon has 4 amputations, and each amputation is at a different level.
So let's start with her left leg.
Okay, so this is a left transtibial prosthesis, meaning her amputation is through the tibia, so she retains her anatomical knee.
And that is slightly different than her right lower extremity.
Absolutely. So when you go to transfemoral, which is through the femur, you lose your natural anatomical knee. So we have to provide a prosthetic knee. So we've done that with a microprocessor-controlled knee. There's basically an onboard computer within this knee that helps Shannon walk, and the knee kind of helps make decisions about her gait speed, the stability that she needs in stance at any given moment in time.
And so I think it's important to highlight, obviously, the arms and the hands require so much in the way of dexterity to do everyday tasks. Now, again, we're seeing something different here, but are these similar devices?
They're similar devices in that they're both myoelectric, so it doesn't read muscle movement. What it does is it reads the EMG signal off the surface of the muscle.
Let's show people how this might work if we can.
Sure.
Because you're essentially thinking, or Shannon's thinking, well, I want to move my right elbow.
Yep.
And then this is actually sensing that nerve, that neurologic desire, and will do it for you.
Yes. What the electrode does is it takes that electrical current and understands what it does, sends that electrical current and information to a microprocessor that runs a motor that then can create some kind of movement at a distal end.
Is there a way to demonstrate that?
We can certainly do that. So if you were a patient of mine, what I would do to help train you on this, I would ask you to just very gently, you could already see it moving. So you're very strong, so the electrode is very sensitive, so any little bit of EMG signal that you send is going to make that hand work. So I'm going to ask you to pretend as if you were squeezing a ball and then kind of move your hand at the same time. Inflection, please. There you go. Ooh, there it is.
I think the takeaway here is that this is something that is going to be very individualized for Shannon.
Absolutely.
You're going to work with her to improve her efforts. And basically, Shannon, the goal is then to get to the point where Shannon can pick up glasses and drink from a bottle and not have to get help doing that. And that's your ultimate goal, right?
Yes, is to become as more independent as I can. My son, he was a major part of it. Seeing him, he had to go through this too. He's only 2 years old. He had to come in and see me, and he's been taking every stride with it also.
So those little ones give us a lot of power to keep going.
Yes.